Joe, it's important that you do that.
It is very important.
Because that syncs the sound, Joe.
Otherwise, it'll take me 4 hours more to edit.
That syncs the sound, Joe. So make sure
you
do that.
Film.
Right, Joe, listen, that's what I do, kid. I went to college for this.
You went to college?
Mm-hmm. I went to college to learn how to be a film guy. I did pretty good, right?
I thought you went to college for tripping pipe.
Hey, you know what? One of our guys commented on our video, and he says, he said he was impressed with my knowledge of the oil field. That's the first thing, okay? The second thing he says, the real saying is we like to fight and trip pipe. My guy! Leave that in, put a little beep in there. I'm starting a Patreon channel, so get ready, because I want to be uncensored and unhinged. And you think I go crazy here? Watch. Hey guys! What's my intro? I forgot. Welcome to another episode of JDTCo! Like, comment, subscribe. I got a little off track. I apologize. I like to stay focused like a laser beam normally. Okay, guys. We're gonna do a real quick show. We got a lot going on. We have another vendor coming in tomorrow because we're becoming the hot spot. We had a vendor come in, but we didn't hear anything because you know why? Why, Nick?
We didn't hear anything?
We didn't hear anything.
Air anything.
Why? What happened?
Oh.
Why?
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
They didn't want to pay.
True.
They don't want to pay. We can't stay. Because at the end of the day, the trained monkey, Joe, gets a peanut. Right?
Right.
You know, you're at the zoo making a monkey do tricks, you're throwing in peanuts. Monkey's not working for free. Monkey's getting paid. Sorry if I hurt your feelings.
It's called the entertainment business.
This is called the entertainment business, not the entertainment charity.
That's a good one. That's good.
That's why Joe is here. Let's talk tools. Guys, let me tell you something. I don't know why, I don't know how, and I hear everything about this not being one of the best scanners in the world. Nick, you hear it all the time, right? It's outdated, it's antiquated, it's slow, it's this, it's that. Nick, how many did you sell this week alone?
A lot.
It's crazy. It's crazy how many we sell online, and it's insane how many people walk in the door to buy this scanner, right?
All day, every day.
All day, every day. So, at the end of the day, the Autel MX808 is the undisputed champion scanner of the world. You heard it here first.
I mean, okay? I haven't...
How do you argue with it?
How do you argue? You can't.
I just ordered another case today. Right? And we got a case in yesterday.
And they're...
Well, there's some in the back room hiding.
Yeah.
Because... on, what day is it? On Tuesday, there's a squirrel and a ninja that work here. And stuff gets hidden. I found something else, too. Wait till you see what I found over here. Because I was in the annex. We have an annex.
Oh, I see what they are. And I know we were like, oh, we're out of these, we're out of these.
They were hiding.
I know.
They were hiding.
Horrible spot.
A horrible spot, Nick. A horrible spot. So anyway, these are available on the app, the website. You can call the store. You can actually walk in this store and buy this, right?
Yeah, we're not like a cloud.
No, this is not.
Not like what is it, like a cloud service?
Cloud service.
It doesn't like exist, but.
Did you say cloud service?
Cloud or.
Did you say cloud service?
Yeah.
This is a store, an actual business, and these are available for $379. No, Joe, I'm not putting the clown wig on. I bought a clown wig. I bought a whole clown outfit, and I was going to wear it. But it was such a cheesy costume.
It's really bad.
Yeah, I'd rather spend a couple $100 instead of the $25.
I'd rather spend a couple $100 and get a real clown in here for the day.
I'd rather spend a couple $100 and get a real clown in here for the day. Hey, listen, if you know a clown, leave in the comments below. Tell him to come in for a day. I got some work for him. He could shill some tools for us. Okay, so for $379, you can do a lot of work on any job you have. If you're a top level mechanic, instead of dragging out your big $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 scanner, this will probably do the job 85% of the time. Keep the wear and tear off your big scanner. Bring this home. Do side work. Do it yourselfer. Pretend you know what you're doing. Turn that pesky light off.
It works 85%
Will this
of the
fix my
time, all the
car?
time.
No. It'll turn the light off and it'll go back on unless you fix the car. This will not fix the car. This will help you find out how to fix your car.
Oh, so if you just turn the light off, it doesn't fix the car?
No. I mean, in some cases, I mean, you know, there's some cases where it may. You own a Nissan, you go to get fuel, you leave the gas cap off. When you start the car back up, you'll throw a check engine light. This will turn that off. There's a lot of stuff this does. This will do brakes. This will do This will do your parking brakes. If you're doing side work at home, it's a great scanner. Look it up. Nick's tips of the day. Only buy a BMW if it has a full warranty. And if you're my wife, make sure you get the rim and tire insurance, because her new car is approximately 2 months old and she has already destroyed 2 rims. Nick, am I lying?
Yeah.
2 rims. Sorry, Deb. While we're scanning cars, and it always comes down to your budget. If you got a $5,000 budget, we'll sell you an Autel Ultra. Actually, $4,500. If you have a $379 budget, buy this. If you have an $89 budget, buy this. This is an Autel 629 scanner. This is a great scanner, guys. This does a lot of bang for the buck. Again, leave it in your car, leave it in your pickup truck, leave it in your tow vehicle. You're on a road, got a problem, you could scan it, turn stuff off, make stuff happen. For $89, limited time only. I only have a few of these. So, what was our president? A chicken for every pot? Who was that? We talked about this, didn't we?
I believe that was FDR.
A chicken for every
No,
pot?
the one before him.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this.
We did.
It was
Coolidge?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
Was
No?
before FDR.
Well, Nick,
Woodrow Wilson was like World War I.
whoever said a chicken for every pot, we have the old
Hoover.
Hoover. A chicken for every pot, but here at JDTCo, we like to say a scanner for every budget. If you're a bowler, we got you covered too. If you're a pretend bowler, you might want to start with this.
I can't confirm it was Herbert Hoover.
Confirmed.
We got there. Took us a minute. It's a
Listen,
morning.
the other day on a Friday, we were at our lunch spot. We go to a lunch spot every Friday. We have a few drinks, nothing crazy, 1 or 2. And we came up with, listen, I'm just about this close done with selling tools. It's such a competitive market, Nick. I'm done. I'm looking to move on.
Yeah.
And Nick said,
Hostile.
a hostel.
It's hostile.
It's
a little hostile.
It's a little hostile.
It's a little hostile. Yeah, it's a little hostile. So many haters out there. All right. But Nick said the perfect name. How about a starting business called JDTCo? That's a great name. JDTCo. Joe, can we make this a weed store? Little grow house out back? What do you think? Dude, the basement would be a perfect grow house.
A disclaimer, marijuana is
Oh,
legal in New Jersey.
Yeah. Let me start with that. Marijuana is currently legal in New Jersey, so I'm looking for a totally legal business. Stop with the drug talk. It's all a joke. We're going to stick with selling tools. That's all I know. I'm just trying to be entertaining. Unless you get
for now.
Joe, unless you get their permit through, then yeah.
Imagine the content
Nobody in town
you'd
watches the show, right?
shoot- Imagine the content you'd have if you had a weed store.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude, we get some characters walking in the store alone. Imagine if it was a weed store. The first thing I do is put an ATM out there. That's the first thing I would do. And a snack bar. Let's talk tools, guys. Oh, so anyway, I don't know why, I don't know how, but I bought a lot of these, and I don't really get nervous when I buy a lot of. We got to remember when I buy. This is a $19 product, and when I buy them, I got to buy 1,000 of them, 500 of them, 2,000, depending upon the tools. These we bought 1,000 of, and they weren't selling as fast as I thought they were going to sell. I was a little not nervous because at the end of the day, I'll give them away for Christmas presents. I don't care. But they were taking up a little shelf space downstairs, Joe, right?
They were.
So we did a couple videos, and especially I think the nickel picker upper one.
Yeah.
I think they went viral.
Yeah, ever
They
since
did.
that, people started buying them.
Because we were just looking for a pair of pliers in the building that didn't pick up a nickel, and because actually just about every pliers will when they're new, maybe when they get worn down and used. I like to see.
But that's not the point.
What's not the point?
I don't know. That wasn't the point, apparently.
Oh, but listen, I'd like to see the snap-on pliers in 6 months of service if it'll still pick the nickel up. I'm going to buy a set today. What do you think about that?
Hey, listen, I want to see him.
Yeah, I'm going to buy a set. Today's the day I can buy a set.
Are you going to put a set of green handles on them? Like,
I
I
think-
think Texas Tool Guys did that.
I think you can get them green
You're
handle.
going to crash the internet if you do that.
I don't care. I don't care, Joe. Think I care? Anyway, back to my pliers. We did a couple videos on them, and they've been selling fabulously, and now I think we're almost out of stock, and I'm going to have to buy more of these. So it is what it is. There's nothing wrong with selling a lot of product. Joe, give them a little smoke because the internet loves when you give them the smoke. These are sexy. It's got the same logo on them as I have here and on my arm. When you get your logo tattooed on your arm, what's that mean, Joe?
It means you're all in.
It means you're all in.
Well, you just talk about how you want to stop selling tools.
I'm gonna keep the logo though, Nick.
Yeah, it's like
That logo and me are gonna die together.
It's like a chapter. It's gonna look really cool with the weed leaf around it, though.
I'm gonna put a little bucket of weed leaves underneath it. I don't know. How do you harvest weed? You put it in a bucket? I gotta learn these things. Comment below. How do you harvest weed? You put it in a bucket? Okay. All right. Did we talk about any tools yet? Oh, we did. We talked a little bit. And then I did these. These have been selling. I knew these were going to be a hit. These are my Italian strippers. I think I should have called them my fine Italian strippers. Or my big bottom Italian stripper. Something like that. But these, we just got these in and we got the bigger label put on them. It was a little bit of a hassle. But these have been selling very, very well. And how much are these, Nick?
$20.
$20. It's a tried and true design. And it's been out for 100 years. And I know there's plenty of other options. And when I was getting them made, I could have got any option I wanted made, correct? But everybody kept on bringing these up. These are the ones you want. These are the ones you want. So, I mean, is it the best stripper in the world? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, it's the most popular one in the world because everybody wanted them and we've been selling like crazy.
Yeah, we really don't have many left either.
I know. And that's what I'm saying. Is people are like, this ain't the right one. Well, I mean, I could have done any one, but this is the one we did. And it's selling great. I personally didn't want to do this one. But everybody on the internet kept on saying, make that one, make that one, make that one.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Globally sourced, assembled in America. These are globally sourced, assembled in America too. Right? And for now, I mean, rumor has it they're going to be moving to the United States. They're building a big plant, but you didn't hear it from me. It's between me and you, and that's why I need my Patreon channels, so I can't get in all kinds of trouble. But that's what I heard.
Oh, they'll still
get
someone
you.
will subscribe just to.
Oh yeah.
Balls, I'm sure.
Well, I get to see who subscribes though.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Listen, I heard from somebody in the business that they're putting a plant in America. If it's not true, let me know. I don't know. I just make a lot of stuff up too. I'm out of my mind. I've lost my mind. This is all fake. None of this is real. All these boxes are empty. There's nothing. There's no tools in the building. But I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of these because.
Can you confirm there is a lot of them?
I can confirm there's a lot of these. I'll tell you what happened. There is a local Mako dealer who was in business, and he bought a lot of Milwaukee tools because Mako started carrying them. And I think he spent a little too much money, and he's currently out of business or on a verge of going out of business. So he backed that truck up the other day, and we unloaded a couple hundred of these.
We've got some cool stuff too. Some stuff is just in-store stuff, so you got to come and check it out.
Yeah, come to the store and check it out.
But he got some cool stuff for us.
I got a lot of these, and I got a good price, and I wish I could. What I'll be right back. And like we always say around here, is that gonna be backwards?
No.
Oh.
You can see it.
All right.
That's not how
Listen, we discussed that in the last video, Nick. You weren't there for that. You were behind it. You were over here on the phone. Me and Joe were over there doing a million things. Like we always say around here, if you see a number, send a number. It'll get you one of these.
Or on the website.
Can I finish? Because people are going to want to.
You did not remember that. You did not. There's no way you remembered that.
Listen, hang on. I wasn't going to say, but listen. What, Joe? Can I get like a ball gag for him? The first thing they're going to say is this, Nick. But is it the high torque one? Yes. Is it an A? Because I don't want a B. Yes. Does it have the retainer ring? Because I don't want the one with the pin. Yes. Does it come with a battery charger and a free pizza? Do you see a battery charger and a free pizza? No, it's an impact. Very cool.
2767-20. 20 determines that it is a bare tool.
If it was a 21, what does it mean, Nick?
One battery.
If it's a 22, what does it mean, Nick?
2 batteries.
Milwaukee, they were like, you know what? We're going to make it easy for our guys. We don't want no mistakes.
And if you go on the website, add it to your cart, and use the promo code.
If you go to the website and use your promo code, it'll bring it down to the proper price.
2767 sale.
2767 seal.
All
Not-
capitals.
All capitals. Joe, you got a hater out there.
Yeah, I see this one guy. He's just
Mike
mad.
from Connecticut, right? I think he's mad at the world. But I'll tell you one thing.
We had a big conversation about Mike from Connecticut.
We did. We did. But I'll tell you a 2-second story. Listen, I get it. 20 seconds to Joe isn't for everybody. I'll be honest. Sometimes I fast forward through it. I do. But you know what? Sometimes I don't. Like last week, he talked about something that hit right home in the heart. And I'll tell you what it was. I don't want nobody getting emotional today, but Joe's dad died very young. 36 is the number. That's young. My dad died at 40. That's, you know, Joe, that's a little bit we have in common.
Yeah.
Not a fun thing, but it's a true thing. And so, I mean, like everybody sees it for something different or what it is. You know what? Maybe you want to listen to it because maybe just at one time it may hit home. Okay? He's not over here throwing holy water at people when they walk in the door. Trust me. Joe's the biggest, Joe, all due respect,
Yeah.
Joe's a degenerate just like me and Nick.
Oh yeah.
He's not far off.
And
He
listen,
just has a little spirituality in him that makes his life easier.
What's up, guys? Joe here, and I just want to start by saying that in no way, shape, or form am I qualified to be preaching to you, but that's the beauty of the gospel. It won't stop me from sharing the amazing things that God has done in my life. But like Nick just said, you know, I'm probably the worst sinner we got in the building. You know, I make so many mistakes, but that doesn't stop me from believing that God loves me and wants the best for me. You know, in the Gospel of Luke, Jesus said that he didn't come to call the righteous, but to call sinners to repentance. And, you know, I really feel that he's talking about me and he's talking about all of us in that verse. You know, the fact that I'm able to recognize my mistakes, that I call myself out on them, that I continue to seek God to know him and know his heart and his will, you know, that's just a reason why God continues to bless me and change my life in so many good ways. You know, God cares more about who we are in him than what we do for him, you know? So if you're struggling as a Christian, or if you're a new believer, or you're a grumpy, rusty old believer, you know, don't give up. Keep pressing on. Keep walking in God's love, because that's when he'll bring the change in your life. So I hope you guys take that with you the rest of the week. You guys stay blessed, and I'll talk to you guys next time.
Mike, you're never too old to sit back and listen and learn something.
Well, Nick, stop. This guy clearly knows everything. It's so funny.
Should we tell him about our buddy that came in?
I'm gonna right now. It's so funny because I was watching, you know, Mike's going back and forth. Mike from Connecticut is going back and forth with some guy. You're a degenerate. You know, you got no money. You keep your tools in a bucket. You know, you don't know. I got Snap-on tools. So Mike from Connecticut, what's the other guy's name? Oh, 4Bike Mike.
Yeah.
4Bike Mike walked into our store last Friday.
Yeah.
This is the guy that was going back and forth with Mike from Connecticut.
I'm remembering it in my memory. He had a clipboard with the comment on it printed out, but he didn't.
So he walks in here. He's the most, first of all, he's probably a little older than me. He was older than me.
Yeah.
More squared away, better dressed than me. Lives in the same town I do. Got plenty of more money than I got. He's a tinkerer and a woodworker, and showed us a picture of his toolbox. And Mike from Connecticut, I can probably assure you he's got more tools and equipment than you will ever have in your life.
Oh, and an absolute gentleman.
And an absolute gentleman, scholar, businessman, and he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
He came in, and the guy just had his knee replaced, showed us a scar, came in, we gave him a chair, sat down, and he is living his best life. Right?
Yeah.
Good guy.
I mean, we had a nice time with him.
He was probably here an hour or more. You weren't here for that.
a good day.
You missed a good day. It was fun. But yeah. So you know what? When you're trolling on the internet, you know what? Unless you're gonna post pictures and show us what you got, kid, maybe you want to tuck that tail and go hide behind your mommy's skirt. Did I say that?
You did.
I did, right? Because I don't care. Hey guys, real quick. I was in the back room looking for a tool the other day, and I found a case of these. This is 1/2-inch drive, deep metric impact sockets. These are pretty nice, and I guarantee I got a really good deal on them. And I got to see what I paid for them. But I didn't even know we had these. Did you know we had these?
No, until, you know,
They couldn't have been in a worse spot.
we refunded some guy because we couldn't find him.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
and then
know
I
that.
found him, then I was just like, I don't even want to think about these anymore.
Wow.
$65 though.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I was
Sold
gonna,
the shit out of them.
I was gonna make a deal and give them something free with these. What do you think about that? Maybe buy two, get a free set. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? What do you think about buying 2 of these and getting a free set of sockets? But you better hurry. I don't have that many. Okay, guys, what are you doing Saturday?
No, I got nothing.
Nothing?
planned.
But day off.
Your day off. Well, a little surprise for you. JDTCo is giving back to the employees. We're doing an employee appreciation day. I rented a suite for the Devils game. Bring your wife, bring your girlfriend, and we're gonna have a time of all time. My wife wanted to do this for the crew, so we did it. And I've never got a price of how much this whole shindig is gonna cost.
That means it was a lot.
She never tells me anything, Nick. I still don't know what I paid for your college education or your sister's. She doesn't tell me anything.
Well,
so hey guys,
mine was definitely
yours,
I
probably
would say mine was less, but
maybe a little bit.
maybe a little bit.
My daughter went to college in Manhattan. If you know how much a suite at a hockey game costs, full cater, leave in the comments below because I have no idea. Is it over 500? I don't know. And I was out drinking the other day. There's a big party up the street. If anybody's still listening to this is like a private conversation now. This is why we need the Patreon channel. It was so funny. True story, swear to God. There's a bar up the street that is the only big bar in this town, and everybody who's anybody for St. Patrick's Day goes to this bar, right, Joe? Everybody.
Yeah.
The whole town from every
County
comes there and pays homage to this one bar in town. It's just the way it is.
And then you go out drinking the next day, and everyone talks about how they were there last night.
True story. And I'm sitting at the bar, and I'm 57, and I'm sitting at the bar, and it was early because we closed down early, 2 o'clock, went to the bar, and I'm sitting there drinking, and who did I run into? Joe's mom, because she is a lifelong resident of this town, and she wouldn't miss a Murph's either. So it was so funny. We talked, we hugged. We said, because Joe was at a wedding, he wasn't working. We took a picture, sent it to Joe, and he said 2 of my favorite people, and that meant a lot to me, and it meant a lot to his mother because she didn't even think she was on that list. I knew I was. How much?
$29.
These are like a collector's piece. These are aluminum ratchets. We got to close out on them. And if you work in an environment where a spark might kill you, you might want to buy this. $30, or it's a good novelty. It weighs absolutely nothing. Guys,
Yeah, the most important part.
listen, we talked about these in our last video. I don't know if you're going to see it before or after this. These are the Soft K Knipex, and we have a handle that we can give to you with these. How much is these, Nick?
Wait, quick question.
Go ahead.
If you call it Knipex, does it count?
That's a good question, Nick.
Because isn't their big thing? It's Knipex.
Well, you're out of the minds. We're from New Jersey. I ain't giving nothing a hard
Wait.
K. How much are these, Nick?
35. Well,
How much are the pliers?
$35.
How much is the kit?
45.
45. Pick your color, boys and girls.
And then if you want just the boots, they are 12.
They handle warmers.
Yeah.
They handle warmers. So let's reiterate. How much?
35 for just the plier. 12 for just the boot. And if you want the combo, 45.
And pick your color. And leave in the comments below what color you want us to do next. All right, guys, listen. You know what? I have to go to work today. For the first time we did this video, I looked over at the clock. It's at 28 minutes.
Is it really?
Yes,
Oh, I
we
thought
gotta
we've been here for
stop.
10 minutes.
Joe, you know what? Just do a whole outtake with this show. And put it on Patreon. I want to start working for free. Throw me a peanut when you walk by the store. Hey, guys, like we always say, come for the price and stay for the show. Peace.
Oh, and pay your bills.
And pay your bills!